Alright, so we have some more Fan Fridays for you guys right now, and there's another Bastiodon, which is pretty crazy. Now, I'm not against some Bastiodon hype, so we're going to see what it does next to a Lurantis. So this is supposed to be the unkillable Lurantis, as stated by the battle submission. I'm wondering what it can do, because with Contra... Wait, never mind, I already figured it out, I think. I was about to say, because of Contra, you can't do the standard boosting, but Lurantis doesn't get close combat or weirdness like that. So... I'm guessing Metal Sound from Bastiodon, but Bastiodon's also good for a couple of other things. Like, it's a really supportive Pokemon. And it does a lot of pretty crazy stuff like that. But that's going to be just Talonflame, Brave Bird, straight into Lurantis. Lurantis is going to survive with 13 hit points. So I'm guessing it's going to be Metal Sound. Ooh, is that Citrus Berry or Confusion Berry? Oh my. Alright, so that's just boom. Half of Lurantis' health back, just like that. And the opponent going to go for the Z move, the exclusive Z move for the Decidueye. Wow, that just raw power, immediate, going to take everything out this turn with the Sinister Arrow Raid. One of the coolest looking Z moves for sure, because, I mean, it also sounds cool. Sinister Arrow Raid, and then just wrecked, volley of arrows, double nuke. Bastiodon doesn't care though, it's a very tanky Pokemon, so it tanks that pretty well. And Lurantis, I guess, understood that it's going to get hard focus this turn, so it goes for the Synthesis, and hey, all the way back up to full as Bastiodon throws down Screech. So it's going to be Screech Metal Sound to boost the Lurantis. And we're going to see if how that keeps going, because yeah, if Lurantis goes for another Synthesis this turn, we already saw that it's going to take about half health from this after surviving the last one. And then if Bastiodon goes for another Screech, that means Lurantis will be fine to deal with the Talonflame. Decidueye is going to throw down the Spirit Shackle. Oh, switching it up. It's like, yo, we need Lurantis to be gone right now, but now can't escape. Lurantis is going to start not stockpiling, but snowballing damage with the Leaf Storm. That's bold. That's bold. And Bastiodon goes for another Screech. Because technically, because of that extra boosting, you don't have to, but that's playing with some like dangerous tankiness right there. And yeah, Lurantis will make it to where that's barely survived. Does the opponent go for another Spirit Shackle? No, Spirit Shackle's onto the Bastiodon, it looks like. Maybe expected, like, alright. Once again, it looks like the opponent kind of, like, overestimates the damage. Oh, that's a beautiful thing about Confusion Berries, too, is that you can run multiples of them. That's not like a Citrus Berry, where you're one and done. We have Iapapa Berry and the Citrus Berry. And then Lurantis is going to get some health right there, and Bastiodon, whoa! Screech actually missed the ally for the boost. That's something you don't see every day. Talonflame comes in with that Brave Bird. The Sucker Punch not going to work because of the status. And it looks like Talonflame's just going to take itself down to a lot of recoil. Not going to be enough right there. What's Lurantis going to do? It's going to Synthesis. Yeah, gotta play it safe. I was not sure about that Leaf Storm, honestly, because, yeah, Bastiodon could have just kept going Screech, maybe throw in a Metal Sound, and then Bastiodon also has a Heavy Slam to finish off the Talonflame. See, and also, it's like, depending on, like, what you want to do, you know, Talonflame's one of the worst things for Lurantis to go up against. I would have the Rock Slide, you know. You do your Synthesis stuff, you do Rock Slide, Lurantis is at full hit points at the end of the turn, and then now you can start using, like, Screech and Metal Sound against something that isn't almost one-shotting you. So now Donphan, it's going to go for the only super effective move it can throw, it looks like, and that's going to be a little bit off the Ice Shard, but not absurd amounts of damage. And now the Spirit Shackle spam from Decidueye going to be doing alright damage to the Bastiodon, but then the Leaf Storm already at +2, and that I think that's all it takes. The battle will snowball pretty much just like that. Also with the Rock Slide, you'd be able to take down the Donphan and get a little bit of damage onto the Decidueye, but still getting some Screech in there. Okay, what I'd recommend at this point is using Metal Sound. Like, when you know you're not dying defensively, you gotta get that Metal Sound in there, because they bring in, like, a very powerful special attacker. Like, what happens if Greninja comes in with Ice Beam right now? You're dead. I don't know the opponent's team, like, you know, from team select and when you're battling out. But that's the thing, like, if you don't know what the opponent has, unless they have a full physical team, then there's really no point. So you might as well just kind of get those stats in your favor for whatever might come out. So now Bastiodon comes in with that Heavy Slam. Like, Heavy Slam, even though Bastiodon only has like 53 on the attack or something, that's some damage. And against Fairy-type Pokemon, that's really going to be some damage. So it is Kartana. Alright, so at least, like, yeah, you get the Screeches in there, you're alright at +6, but depending on what the opponent had for the other two, unless it was full physical, then yeah, that's a good choice. But in that, I do recommend that you try to keep it balanced. Like, whenever I'm playing a Pokemon that has, like, Calm Mind or Curse or something, or Curse Amnesia, it's like, you always want to find an opportunity to at least go +1 or +2 in the other stats. But yeah, this Bastiodon's pretty dope. So that's going to be Kartana with the X-Scissor. Wants to do as much as it can to Lurantis. Lurantis is going to keep surviving. Has the Hidden Power, so Hidden Power Fire, it looks like, on the Lurantis. And yeah, Leaf Storm, Contrary, Synthesis, Shenanigans, and that's going to be the game right there. Pretty good battle. Pretty interesting stuff that happens with this setup. And that's like what Bastiodon's good for. Like, it can do a lot of supportive things. Like, that's either the ally getting weakened enough to get one shot. Trick Room is really terrifying as well. They have a powerful Trick Room Pokemon where Bastiodon weakens them, and then you can kind of take more on that. But then Lurantis found a way with the boosting. So let's go into the next battle with the strat. Alright, and we're back, and I can't wait to see how this team does against the Garchomp Gyarados. Alright, let's see. Garchomp goes for the Earthquake. Gyarados might go for that Dragon Dance. Bastiodon survives because of the Sturdy ability, even though it's 4 times weak, and then crazy things happen right there. Lurantis doesn't take a lot of damage because of Gyarados setting up, and then Garchomp doing, you know, split resisted damage against what seems to be the tankiest Lurantis ever. The Intimidate, actually, hey, you're going to boost Lurantis' attack. Doesn't really mean much, but hey, you just boosted Lurantis' attack. Let's see where this goes. Ooh, Mega Gyarados. Yep, that was pretty much expected. I was like, are we going to see Megas in the battle? If we do, probably going to be on the Gyarados. Is it going to go for the immediate Dragon Dance? Has Mold Breaker. Ooh. Garchomp with that Poison Jab. Alright, looks like we're getting a little bit of a switch up because Poison Jab is going to do solid. Oh, the 30% chance poison going to make life hard for Lurantis. And Gyarados takes that Dragon Dance. So yeah, Mold Breaker could have gone through the Sturdy, but even a super effective hit from Mega Gyarados might not have been enough. And then Lurantis has the Hidden Power. Oh, Hidden Power Ice, not Fire. Okay. I didn't see if it was super effective against Kartana or not. So yeah, the +0, not quite enough at that point. But it looks like Lurantis is ready. Lurantis knows what it's doing. And it seems like the Poison might have actually been beneficial because that's going to put Lurantis into the range for the berry. Garchomp's going to protect though, and Lurantis might just Synthesis to get as much health as possible. Gyarados with a +1 waterfall onto Bastiodon. How's that going to go? Bastiodon will die to that, so opponent playing it safe, making sure it gets the extra damage that is needed, and Lurantis finds the Synthesis. Alright, so our main engine for Lurantis tankiness is gone. We still have Primarina, we still have Charizard. How is this going to work? Garchomp shouldn't be too difficult to take care of. Gyarados is freaking terrifying right now. So what do? You throw out Charizard as fodder? It's like, hey, Gyarados, hit this guy for me, alright? Oh, Charizard, why though? Brings the Sun, going to reduce the power of that waterfall. Still has +1, so Gyarados only at like 75% damage. Super effective hit. 150%, you know, I'm just trying to figure out what we got here. And then the Dragon Pulse onto the Garchomp for the KO. Tank Chomp? It might have been because the way that with the Hidden Power Ice. But yeah, that's going to be Gyarados. Wow, just going for those extra stats. Knowing what's up with that with the Sun, but Leaf Storm comes in, and the Leaf Storm is going to be enough to take down the Gyarados. But Lurantis went for the Hidden Power, and that wasn't a crit. That was just like raw damage from Lurantis to be able to take down the Gyarados. My goodness, that wasn't mixed bulky Gyarados. That was just full offense, and it still got destroyed. I don't even know what's happening then. Like, yeah, maybe the opponent just didn't play it correct. I mean, he could have tried to take out the Charizard, and there's really not much you can do to stop that Lurantis. It's just like I would have expected that front to put up a bit more of a fight. He did play it well though. With that Mega, the Poison Jab into trying to take out the Bastiodon was a good little mix-up. But at the end, it still doesn't really matter too much. Heat Wave, that's just there for the disguise, doing some damage to the Mimikyu. Getting that done, and then Mimikyu's going to Swords Dance. So we're going, like, that's bad, but I mean, Lurantis, oh yeah, the Synthesis, that's actually pretty nice. You know, once Bastiodon goes down, Lurantis still supported fairly well, because Lurantis will be able to gain more health with the Sunny Day on that Synthesis. But now what's Arcanine up to? So that's going to be the Heat Wave. Heat Wave coming through. Wow, that's just too much damage on the Mimikyu and Arcanine. Mimikyu has the Leech Life, though. So finds a super effective hit. Does pretty big damage on to the Lurantis. But I mean, that's super effective hit. So that's solid for super, but big damage overall. And you'd kind of want more. And Arcanine goes for that Toxic Stall. Tries something right there. It took some damage, and then Lurantis comes in with that Hidden Power. So, Hidden Power, that's going to be enough to finish off the Mimikyu. Hidden Power Fire, also getting... Oh, wait, no, Ice. I was still thinking Fire. But yeah, Hidden Power Ice. If it was Fire, it would get that Sun Boost, which would be pretty hilarious. Arcanine, if it goes for that Morning Sun, it'll be a little harder to kill. Might just go for that Leaf Storm, try to boost damage and take it out. But Arcanine actually forfeits right there. Yeah, that's a weird battle. I thought it would have gone better for the opponent. But at the same time, like, once you tank out that aggro, Lurantis becomes tough to kill. Following it up with the Mimikyu, that was too much setup. The Charizard Y damage on the Mimikyu was absolutely ridiculous. So unfortunately, once Bastiodon goes down, Lurantis doesn't have a tanking engine anymore. But for the most part, it's going to survive one turn. It might survive two, and then if it survives more, that means Lurantis was getting focused, but it's unkillable anyways, so things are going to go pretty well. Hope you guys enjoy the battle, and I'll see you in the next Fan Fridays.